Alright guys, I got another video for y'all today. Still muddy out here. I'm gonna try to do a catch and clean for y'all. More than likely gonna be a catfish. Gonna keep doing what I usually do. Cut that top fin off. I just caught this crappie. Pretty much kill him instantly. Let's go right there. Cut his head off. For this one, I'm gonna cut it a little bit differently. This gut pocket, you'd think it'd be a good bait, but it really isn't. I never catch anything on it, and all it does is just, I think it turns it into too big of a bait. It's a pretty dull knife, but I think it turns it into too big of a bait. So pretty much you just want to cut that off, and then you can get you about 2 to 3 really nice pieces of meat right here. I'm just gonna do 2. The rest of that is trash. So pretty much we're just gonna take this guy right here, put him on a hook, and I'll get back to y'all in a minute. All right guys, so the current's kind of strong, so I'm using a 4-ounce bait sinker. And then I get to that, I got about, I don't know, 2 foot of leader line with a bobber and some cut bait. I use the bobber so pretty much my weight will sit on bottom, but that bobber will keep my bait suspended. With it being muddy, that's what I like to do. So it just keeps that bait off bottom, and it makes it where that bait isn't sitting in mud. So I'm gonna throw out these poles, and I'm gonna get right back to it. Get this last bait thrown out. Got his head. This was actually the rod I caught that real big one on. So on my last video, so if y'all haven't watched that, y'all should go watch that. That was a really cool catch. All right guys, we definitely got a fish on here. It's just whether or not if he's hung or not. Nope, he's good. And wouldn't you know, it's on the bobber rig, the one that had all that weight off the bottom, or had that bait off the bottom. Well, all right, now he's over this line. Try to get him. Come on. Yeah, that did it. I think it's a decent fish. Sure is swimming crazy. Nice, good catfish. Let's see if I can grab my net. Uh-oh. Got him. And that's how easy it is to catch dinner, guys. It's definitely, well, he choked that. Not a bad fish. As you guys can tell, I did catch him on the bobber, so it definitely does work. I'll get back to you guys when I start to clean them. All right, so you can see I'm getting a hit on this pole too. Yep. And I still have that one on the ground. I didn't even have a chance. As soon as I cut that clip, had me another one. So I guess we get to pick which one we want. It's just me eating, so I don't need 2. A little bit smaller. But nothing wrong with that. Young, healthy catfish. We'll let him go. All right guys, so I got some big fillets right here. I've already filleted them. I'm gonna show you how to get the belly meat off though. But all you do is just cut the meat off the skin. That's what I'm doing here. Nice and easy. Angle your knife down. Take your time. Keep coming. You don't want to get any skin on your meat. If you do, you can just cut it off. It's no biggie. Here, there, and we're at the end. Angle your knife down. Throw that back, and you're left with some big catfish fillets. I'll trim those up, but pretty much I'm just gonna show you how to get his belly meat. So find where it's soft. You cut in here, just like this. Start hitting ribs, you need to angle your knife down. Come right there. Just like this. It is belly meat, so you're gonna have some organs and everything like that. Just like this, follow your knife. It's kind of tricky because this fish is really slimy. And all we did was just bleed it. Only takes about 10 minutes. The fish is good to clean. Just keep angling your knife like this. Come up here, and you're left with that. Now that could either be used as really good catfish bait, or you can trim it up like I'll show you. But all I'm gonna do is just cut it off the skin just like this. Angle that knife. Repeat that on both sides and you're left with a big catfish chunk. You can peel this off. It doesn't really have a flavor, but it's not bad. So yeah, I might actually use this for more catfish bait, who knows. But I was gonna show you guys how to get a nugget. We want to use the whole fish and not just part of it. So he's completely cleaned. I'm gonna meet y'all up in the kitchen. Here's the catfish fillets. I got them all laid out. They're dried up pretty good. That's a lot of catfish off that one fish. That was definitely more than I needed. So to this bowl right here, I just added some Creole seasoning, some garlic salt, and black pepper. I did put some paprika in here too, but it's not in the video. I'm using cornmeal and flour, about a cup of cornmeal and about a half a cup of flour into this. So I'm gonna add this to the flour to season it. Or cornmeal and flour, should I say. Mix it around good. Grab you a catfish. With it still being damp and so fresh, you don't need to use egg and buttermilk. You can, that's definitely a way you can do it. You just get in here and just shake it around. Real easy. Coat the fish real good. Once it's coated, you put it on a plate and you just do the rest until the grease gets to 350 degrees and then you start frying. All right, as you can tell, my grease is pretty hot. You want your grease a little bit over 375 before you put your fish in, because this fish is gonna drop that temperature big time. So all we're gonna do is drop them in. Lay them away from me if you can. I'm only gonna cook about 3 at a time. Now these fish are getting nice and golden brown. Take them like this, put them on a little rack tray so they can drip, so they stay nice and crispy. Drain that oil off, come right here. Just like this, and we're just gonna keep repeating the process until it's done. All right, I'm gonna throw this in there real quick. I'm gonna show you the sauce I'm gonna make. It's just a pretty big scoop of mayonnaise. To that mayonnaise, you're just gonna add some diced up pickles. Today I'm using sweet pickles. I like sweet pickles. If you don't, just use regular pickles. I'm gonna add just a little bit of paprika. I kind of like the heat of it. And then I love black pepper. So just paprika, black pepper, pickles, and mayonnaise. And also top it off with just a little bit of pickle juice. Mix this all up. It's a really good sauce to go on fish. And here's the finished product, guys. Nothing too crazy. Just some fried catfish and some sauce. That's all you need. I came out here to show you how easy it was just to catch a fish and clean it and eat it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like I said in my latest video, when you clean a fish or clean any animal and take it home and actually cook it, it seems like it tastes that much better and it means that much more. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try to put out more content. It's pretty much when I can. So any kind of support you guys can throw by liking a video or subscribing to my channel would mean a lot to me. Just getting a few hundred views is motivating enough for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's time to enjoy.